Welcome back to another episode of
Our Family Plays Games, yeah!
Yes, and spring has sprung.
Yes, it's so much stuff going on.
Yes.
So much. And spring has sprung, but winter's still trying to hang on.
I know, because you saw what happened in the East Coast.
Yes.
Oh, the East Coast
The nor'easter. I mean, winter is still trying to hang on.
I know.
And I mean, there's so much going on with nature. Then we got the eclipse tomorrow.
I know.
The sun will go away for a little while.
Yeah.
That's going to be kind of weird. Don't look up at the sun, y'all.
No.
Don't look at it.
I'm not taking any chances.
Don't look at it. I'm going to look at it on the news.
Yes.
I'm going to look at it on the news because they're going to have all this live broadcast. Don't look at it, family. Don't do that. Don't hurt your eyes now. Don't do that.
But yeah, I'm so excited about spring. I thought I would look springy today.
You looking springy?
I wanted to wear flowers.
You went springy?
Springy.
I went Spider-Man. I went Spider-Man.
I don't think that's springy.
That's kind of springy. He's
no.
springing. He's springing.
It's superhero.
Yes, superhero. But let me gather the pot. Let me do the gathering the pot. I'm gathering.
We're doing the pot.
I'm doing the pot. I'm doing the pot. Getting you ready.
Everybody, this week,
yes,
we're going to talk about 10 games.
Yes.
That we played the most in 2020.
Yes.
We're going back in time.
But not that far back like this time. No, we're not going back that far.
Time.
We are not going back that far like the nostalgia one.
No.
We're not going back that far.
We're only going back to 2020 because that's the year we launched Our Family Plays Games on YouTube.
And what were we playing? We're going to see.
We're going to tell people what we were playing and what hit our table the most.
Yes.
Now, mind you, these may not be our top 10 games.
No.
They may not even be our favorite games.
No. Well,
but some of them
I
maybe.
like my games.
But they hit our table the most
in
2020.
Yes. Yes.
And I know you're wondering, why 2020?
Yes.
Well, we're going to catch you up to date with 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023.
It's going to be a series, y'all.
You got to stay tuned.
It's going to be a series, y'all.
You got to stay tuned.
Because I had to dive into the files.
Yes.
And see, because I record everything.
Yes.
I record everything.
Everything is recorded on Board Game.
Go into the files and see. Yes.
So we've got numbers for you.
We got numbers. So I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
Now, before we get into all that.
Yes.
We have to hear a word from Mik with... Just do the sound effects.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So what's happening this week?
Oh, I got some pretty cool little tidbits.
Okay.
Now, everybody should know about Questlove, but if you do not, he is a producer, a drummer, and founding leader of The Roots. And you can see him on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
You know, he's in the group there. Now, Questlove loves board gaming. Now, not the board gaming that we know. You know, he's still with the, some of the Bananaramas and some of the Scrabble and Uno. He loves Uno. But he has a recurring board game night, which is the place to be for New York's famous and famous celebrities like Trevor Noah. I think, I saw, a lot of big stars there. Now, it's the place to be because everybody wants to get in with these recurring board game nights. Yeah. They want to.
Board games are fun.
Yes. And on Instagram, he's been showing it now. He's been showing, bringing people into his little world of his board game nights. And you can see celebrities playing Uno, like I said, Jenga, and a few more. So we got to help him get into some of these new games. Lin-Manuel Miranda was there. Yeah. And also, Amber Ruffin from Omaha, and well, I don't know. J.J. Abrams, the director, who messed up Star Wars. He messed up Star Wars. I'm still mad at him about that. Yes. Now, it's a very sought-after invitation. Details regarding Questlove's parties remain under wraps. Now, some attendees have joked online that the game nights are like Fight Club. And the first rule is you don't talk about the game night. Now, we're not like that, family. We want you to talk about our game nights. We want you to talk about our game nights. Don't be all like that. But we're here to help.
Yes. If you need help, just give us a call.
Yes.
Email.
Yes.
If you're watching, or someone that you know is watching.
Yes. If your people,
we will help
watching,
you with new games.
Yes, we will help you, Questlove. Come on, I love you. But come on, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Some other news about some kind of celebrities.
Okay.
Now on Twitter, formerly Twitter, now X. Yes. Minnesota Twins sports writer Aaron Gleeman was interviewing one of the Minnesota Twins, Royce Lewis.
Okay.
And one thing that he got out of the interview is that they're big fans about Catan.
Oh.
They love Catan.
And so do we.
And Royce Lewis really loves Catan. When Catan found out on Twitter about it, or X, they said, "We're a Minnesota company and huge Twin fans. We can send you some stacks of games." So they might have got some games.
I'm sure they did.
Yes, they got some games. And then, they asked Royce, like, what do you guys, who plays, in, the games and stuff. And he said, I play with a bunch of different guys. And then they asked him who wins. And he said, it's different every time we play. I like to say I'm pretty good myself. I appreciate different strategies I learn from other guys. And he says he's the guy that builds cities upon cities.
Oh, okay.
So he's the city building guy. So we got to watch. Royce, we need to play because I want to see what you can do. Because we Astro fan. Well, I'm an Astro fan. Houston Astros. There you go. So I'm just letting y'all know. So
well, now you've just canceled our invitation. I mean,
I cancel
whatever invitation to Minnesota we were gonna get. You just killed it.
But I don't like. I appreciate the Twins because y'all do y'all thing. But I love the Astros.
Well, you know what? I'm just whoever. I don't care.
You just whoever.
Yeah.
You just
so
whoever.
If you want to invite us to your Catan game night, we'll come.
Yes.
We're not gonna wear any Astros paraphernalia.
Well,
we'll just come.
Okay. Okay. We won't. All right. But that's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's pretty exciting, though.
That's
pretty exciting. Yeah. Just knowing that board gaming is touching everybody and everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Really cool.
All right. But before we get into the heart of the episode, we want to hear from our sponsors, and we have a special Kickstarter sponsor.
Yes.
James from Druid City Games.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And then after him, we're going to hear from our sponsor this month, Lucky Duck Games.
Here we go.
Welcome to the Lucky Duck Games universe. The creators of Chronicles of Crime and Destinies and publisher of Oros, My Shelfie, Namalia, Flamecraft, and much, much more. Lucky Duck Games offers hours of fun and entertainment for you, your family, and friends. The variety of games, upgrades, and accessories under their banner is unparalleled. So are you feeling lucky? Be sure to check out their entire catalog at luckyduckgames.com. All right. So
yes.
10 games.
10 games.
That we played the most in 2020.
Yes.
Now, we're going to start off with 10 and work our way up to the number 1, the one we played the most.
Yes.
But in the 10 spot, we've got 4 games that we played the same amount of times.
Yes, we did.
And even in the 10 spot, we had more games. It was like 11 of them that we played the same amount of times, but we just picked the top 4 of those 11. Because that would have made our list like 21.
Yes, it's been long. Because
anyway.
we played a lot of games one time.
Yeah, one time, but we didn't even get to the ones.
And 2 times. Yeah, we didn't do the ones and the 2s.
We played a lot of games in 2020.
Yes, we did.
But we didn't play them often.
We didn't play them a lot.
Yeah, over and over.
Yeah.
So
there's a few we did, though. A few we did.
Yeah, so we're going to start with our number 10. Mm-hmm. That is Wingspan.
Yes.
And that is a Stonemaier game. It came out in 2019. Mm-hmm. It's the
bird game, y'all.
Y'all know it. It's 1 to 5 players. And we played this game 3 times in 2020.
I think that was the beginning because we played it more later on.
Yeah, going forward.
But yeah, that's when we just got it and we started playing it. And it is so fun trying to build your little bird preserve.
Yes.
Because
you are a bird enthusiast.
Yes.
You love them.
And you're drafting cards.
Yes.
And every card has a little information on there.
Which is
awesome. Even some information where you can get points.
Yes.
You try to get points from those cards. It's a really fun card management, hand management game.
Yes.
I love it.
And I mean, it's got everything you want in the game. I think that's why it's so fondly looked at and people love to play it.
Oh, it's big, yeah.
Who would think to do a game about birds and then talk about their wingspan?
And then it's so successful.
It is successful because it's good.
And then you got to try to, feed the birds to get them, get the
get
cards.
them in the right habitats.
Yeah.
You know,
you got to do that. So
and I love the way it's set up, where you got the habitats, and you got to put certain birds in certain habitats.
Yes.
You got to feed certain birds certain types of foods.
Yes.
I mean, Wingspan. Just a well thought out game.
Dice rolling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wild.
Just well thought out.
Yeah, it's really thought out.
Yes.
Well thought out.
So it made it to our top 10.
Yes.
With 3 plays.
Yes.
Now, mind you, like I said before, there were other games we only played 3 times, but we picked these first 4 because these were some of our favorites.
Yes.
Now, the next one of my favorites.
It's her favorite. Yes.
The Great Heartland Hauling Company.
Yes.
From Dice Hate Me Games.
Yes.
It is a 2 to 4 player game.
Yes.
And we played it 3 times.
That was in the beginning. Because this lady here loves that game.
I do.
Listen, family, we found the game in a, what is that? They were trying to resell it.
Yeah.
And she said, you got to buy it. I said, but let somebody else get it, Mick. Don't let it just sit there. So I had to buy it.
That was the second copy.
That was the second copy.
Yeah, we already had our original copy, but you
had to rescue that second copy.
I couldn't let it just sit there.
She couldn't let it sit there.
She needed to come home with us.
But this game is Pick Up and Deliver
Quintessential.
101.
Yes.
Yes.
And so you got these cute little wooden trucks.
She loves the wooden trucks.
And you're on your little trucking route, and you're going to different little places, little truck stops, and you've got your little produce, or you've got animals, you're delivering cattle, or you're delivering produce, and you take some produce from his spot and take it to the next spot.
And you got to have always the cards in order to pay for those, to get those cards. Not pay for it, but just that's your bill of sale to get them and put them on your truck.
Put them on your truck. And that's how you get more stuff.
Yeah, that's how you get more stuff and get to a place where it wants you to deliver like some green beans.
Yes.
And you go to town and you deliver the green beans with your cards, and then you pick up some more stuff if you need to. So
exactly.
It's really cool.
Pick Up and Deliver.
Pick Up and Deliver 101.
So much fun.
Yes.
One of my favorites.
Yes.
And we played it 3 times.
Yes, and then our friend Jared 3D printed some special trucks where you can actually put the cubes on the truck and move it around.
Because in the original game, the wooden trucks won't hold the cubes.
No.
You put them on your little board, your little card.
Yeah, a little card.
But then Jared got us some 3D printed ones where we could put our little produce and cattle on the trucks.
We pimped them up a little bit. Thank you, Jared. You pimped them up.
So
yes,
much.
Yes.
All right, so the next one on our list is Clank,
Woo!
A deck building adventure.
Oh, my Lord.
This is from Dire Wolf Digital.
Yes.
It is a 2 to 4 player game. It came out in 2016. We played it 3 times.
Yes. That was we've played that many times.
Yes.
But then it was just 3 times. But it is a fun, I guess it's a drafting game.
Yeah.
But with a board.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to run to save yourself. Basically, you got to run to save yourself because the dragon that you're going into this dragon's castle or a dungeon, and you're trying to steal stuff from it, and that dragon don't like that at all. So you got to get out before you die.
Yeah, and if you make a sound or a stumble, that's considered a clank.
Yes.
And then you are going to awaken the dragon.
Yes.
And then bad things happen.
Bad things.
Bad things happen.
Bad things do happen.
You get injured, or you die, or you're losing your health. It's just bad things happen.
But it's just like you're drafting cards to put in your hand, and you're trying to build your card deck.
Yes, you're building a deck. It's a deck building adventure.
It's a deck building adventure. You're building your deck in order to try to do better things. Move faster, move quieter.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to make a clank. Because here come the dragon.
Exactly.
If you clank, dragon comes.
Now we have to be clear. Now we had Clank long before 2020.
Yes.
And when we first got it, we played it ad nauseum.
Yes.
We just played it over and over and over.
Yes.
We love it. But in 2020, it made it to the table 3 times.
It still made it to the table.
It made it to the table.
Still made it to the table. That just shows that how much we love it. And I think that goes back to, the great Heartland, Hauling Company.
Yes.
Even though we've had it, they still make it to the table.
It came out in, the Great Heartland Hauling Company came out in 2013. And I think we probably acquired it maybe around 2014 or 15.
And we just played it.
We just played it.
We just played it. Just like Clank. And we still play Clank. If we could get Clank to the table, we still play that game and all the other, versions of it. We love it.
And we also have a promo card for Clank.
Yes, we do.
Yes, the Bunny Mafia.
Yes.
So if you supported our Kickstarter campaign, you will see our promo card if you got the promo. So you can put that in your Clank game.
Yes, put it in your Clank game. Yes.
Yeah, the Bunny Mafia.
Bunny Mafia, baby.
That was Grant's idea.
That was Grant's idea. Yes.
All right. Now this next one on our list is Calico from Flat Out Games. It came out in 2020.
Same
it's
year.
It's a 1-to-4 player game.
Yeah.
And it made it to the table 3 times.
Yes, because let me tell you, I'll be honest, that puzzly game with cats hurts my brain, family. It hurts my brain.
Well, in
It
Calico,
does.
every player is trying to make the coziest quilt.
Yes.
And you're putting these little puzzle pieces together
Yes.
to make this wonderful quilt that's going to attract cats.
Yes.
You want cats to come
Little
and sleep
cats.
on your
Yes.
quilt.
Yes.
And there are cats you can actually put on your quilt.
Yes.
There are little buttons you can put on your quilt. And in this game, it's all about doing these different puzzles. You got to match patterns, or you got different criteria that you're trying to match
Yes.
up and make
Yes.
to make your quilt the best.
Yes, and I mean it hurts my brain.
Yes.
It hurts my brain, fam. You think it's this is gonna be a cute little old game? No,
It's not.
no, but it hurts so good. Let me say it hurts so good. Yes, but it's a fun game. It is a fun game. But Flat Out, that's one of Flat Out's many good games.
Great games.
Yes, good games. Yes.
All right, so the next one on our list.
Yes.
On our list is Everdell.
Yes.
From Starla and Games.
Yes.
And that came out in 2018.
Yes.
And it made it to the table 4 times.
Yes.
4 times.
It is. Now you talk about a tableau building, open drafting game.
Yes.
That's a fun game.
It is.
Yes.
And this is a 1-to-4 player game, and you've got this great little, village you're making, your own little. This is not a village. You're making your own little town.
You're making a town because you got buildings that you got to try to bring in, and workers,
different animals you want to come to
Yes,
your village.
yes.
You got the little farmer and his
Yes.
wife, and I think they're mice or something. And
Yeah,
you
they're
want them
mice.
to- It's so cute. You got cute
It
little
is.
critters at Everdell, and like I said, it's a worker placement game, and it's fun.
It is fun.
So much fun. A great little world, and I think to me the biggest thing with Everdell is the tree.
The tree.
Evertree.
Yes, the Evertree.
Evertree.
That big old tree.
Yes, that gives you table presents
Yes, it
for
does.
days.
Yes, it does.
Love the Evertree.
And it's cool. It's worker placement.
placement.
But it's a tough worker placement because if somebody gets in a spot where you want to be, and you can't get there no more, you go like, come on, I need to be there.
Yes.
But another thing that kind of really helps Everdell, and I think we had one of the expansions, all the different expansions that expand that universe and that world, and you just keep on playing. I love it.
Yeah, I think all of the expansions just enhance the game.
Yes.
They make the game just much more playable and
Yes, it does.
replayable
Yes.
and fun. I mean, it's a smart game. It's thought out
is.
really well, and I love it. And it's kind of the precursor to Creature Comforts.
Kind of, sort of.
Because they're kind of, cute little creatures.
Yeah.
In a cute little world. It was kind of
worker
like
placement, trying to build
Yeah.
up your resources and stuff to build some things. Yeah.
And I love the creatures in both games.
It's really cool. It's really cool. I love
All right,
Everdell.
so now we're on our 5th one.
Yes.
Now our 5th game is Splendor.
Woo!
Splendor is by Space Cowboys.
Yes.
It is a 2-to-4 player game.
Yes.
It came out in 2014.
And we still was playing it.
And we were playing, I think we got it when it first came out.
It first came out, yes.
And it made it to our table 5 times.
That year.
That year. In 2020, 5 times.
Because Splendor is so much fun.
It is so much fun.
I mean, it just has not lost its charm
It has
at
not.
all.
So Splendor, it is open drafting. You've got set collecting.
Yes.
And it's kind of a race because you want to finish first. You want to make sure
You
that
get those 14
You
points.
get those 14 or 15 or whatever the points are for the number of players first.
Yes.
And so you're just you're this jewel merchant. You're collecting gems and you're trading gems.
Yes.
And you're in the Renaissance. And so you want to have the best jewels and stuff so you can get nobles to come visit you.
Yes.
You want them to come visit.
Yes, you want them to come
And when they
visit.
come visit, they bring you points.
Yes. And it is a battle to get those points.
It is.
That's
another
it's a
game.
battle.
It's another game where if you got your eye on this card.
And someone takes it, because you're trying to work, you got all your chips, because the jewels are on chips.
Right.
And you got all your chips ready, because you're collecting, say, I'm going to get that card, but you should have gotten your gold, and you should have took that card and put it under your gold, so you could have that.
But if you didn't.
And
someone takes that card before you can get to
while
it.
you're trying to collect and get
that
stuff.
is devastating.
That is hard. That's heartbreaking.
And what I love about Splendor is the way the game progresses. So you have the round chips, which are gems.
Yes.
And you use the chips to collect cards,
Yes.
which are also gems.
Yes.
But then you have to use the cards to get a noble to visit you.
That's right.
So it's chips to cards and cards to nobles.
Yes,
I
and then
love
you
that.
also have the gold where you can have
Which
up
is
to
a
three
wild.
cards.
It's a
It's a wild,
wild.
but you can have 3 cards that you can put to the side with your gold.
Yes.
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 You
So
get gold.
that
yeah.
that's a wild, and then you have gems. And I love the gems.
Yes.
I think this was the first time we had a game that had these poker weight chips.
Yeah.
And the little gems are poker weight, and they feel
really well
so.
done.
Yeah, they feel great in your
Yeah,
hands.
really well
You
done.
like having them at your, in your possession.
Yes.
And it's just a fun game.
It's a fun game.
Still love Split
Gateway.
to this day.
It's a gateway game,
gateway.
and love it. We have taught it to so many people,
Yes, we have.
and want people to get it.
Yes.
Because it is such a fun game.
Still get it. I don't
Still
care when
get
it came out. It is still great.
Get it. Get it. We love it. We love it.
All right.
Here we go.
The fourth one on our list, or number
Yes.
4 on our list,
Yes.
going down to 1, is Quacks of Quedlinburg.
Quedlinburg, because I can never get that. That's why I let her say it, because I can never get Quedlinburg.
Quedlinburg.
Yes.
And that's from CMYK Games.
Yes.
It came out in 2018.
Yes.
It's a 2 to 4 player game.
Yes.
And it made it to our table 5 times.
It is a fun. Now you talk about a fun game.
Fun.
Oh my Lord! And if you have a lot of people on the table, it is hilarious.
It is.
It is fun because you want everybody to blow up, blow up your
Well,
pot.
Well, what I love about this game, I love the player boards because it's
Yes.
a cauldron.
Yes.
And you put your little ingredients in your cauldron in a swirling motion.
And it's push your luck
Everything's
all the
swirling.
way. It's push your luck because you're taking like little, I guess ingredients
Yeah,
out of a
your
bag.
yeah.
And if you get the white bombs,
Yes, the cherry bombs.
cherry bombs, oh,
They're not good.
they're not good.
They're not good.
Because you get more than 7, you
blow
blow
up.
up. And you don't want to blow up.
And so
No.
you want to encourage your fellow players to take a chance.
No, we do not.
Press your luck.
No.
Add more. You've got ingredients in your bag.
Those cherry
Use 'em.
bombs, family, stick to your finger. You
Yeah,
go
they
in there, they it's like a magnet. They go straight to your finger, like, oh, cherry bomb. You're looking at cherry bomb, blow you up.
It's so funny when we first got our game. We had the cardboard.
Yes.
Ingredients.
Yes.
Then we, geeked it out with some geek bits.
From Board
and
Game
got
Geek,
The really
yes.
nice little, plasticky.
It still don't work.
Type. Yeah, and I thought, well, maybe if we get those,
No, it don't work.
They'll slip apart,
No.
and you won't pick the cherries all the
No,
time.
you pick the
but
cherries.
you still pick the
Still pick
cherries.
cherries.
You'll have 20 ingredients in your bag, and you get the one cherry.
They just go right to your finger. They just go right to your finger. Yes.
And it's such a fun game.
It is a fun game.
And it's just something you're gonna laugh with your
Yes.
family because people are blowing up their cauldrons because they're
Now-
testing their luck.
Now we do little things a little different for us. We go, you're supposed to do it simultaneously.
Simultaneous,
We don't
yes.
do that. No, we want to look at everybody, how they pull their, all their, their tokens, how
Yes.
they pull them, their ingredients,
Yes.
and if they blow up, because we encourage them to blow up.
Because that's the
Yes,
fun for
it's a
us.
fun thing,
Because
yeah.
for me, when you do simultaneous
You don't
play,
see what's going
you
on.
can't see what's happening. You got 4 people playing. You
Yeah.
don't see what's going on. So it's kind of nice. It takes a little extra time to
Yes,
do
but
it.
that's the magic.
But that's the fun for
That's
us
the fun
to
of the
see
that's the
what are you
magic and the
pulling out
fun.
of your bag
Yes.
and how are you making decisions on what
Yes.
ingredients to get next and all that stuff.
So how you blowing
Yeah.
up? That's what. How you blowing up? Yes. But
All right.
but this one over here can go far. She just be going far. And I'm like, what is going on? It's just. I'm
I
like,
remember
what?
one time I literally filled my
Filled the
cauldron.
board. I mean, she filled
able
it.
to
Her
fill my
player board
cauldron.
filled it. I'm like, this is unreal. Unreal. But it's a
Yeah.
great game.
It's a great game.
It's a great
and
game.
if you have it and you don't have the geek up bits, get them.
Get them. Get them.
Get 'em.
And the expansions.
And expansions.
Expansions are
Oh,
fun.
that's true.
Yeah, the expansion.
Yeah,
they
was
have
it the
2
herb
expansions.
witches?
The herb witches, and also your doctors that really messing up
quack
people.
doctors.
Yeah, you're really messing up folk. I love that. Love that.
All
now
right.
the next one
It's all
is
you.
is all me, and I did it solo, so she's not. But it's the Marvel Champions, the card game from Fantasy Flight Games, came out in 2019. It's 1 to 4 players. Why she don't play it is co-op. Is co-op. You have to stop these villains because you are the mighty heroes. You are Marvel champions. You embody all of them. And you come and you fight those villains with their devious schemes. Because if their schemes get more points, you lose. So you got to fight and defend those schemes. It's a card game. And it's a living card game. So that means when you go down the rabbit hole, you buy all these cards and
Yes.
all these different
You buy
decks.
all the cards,
You try
yeah.
to design your deck
yeah.
to what if you want to
buy
be
all the
aggressive
cards.
or you want to have justice or you want to help your your allies. You can design your deck that way and just fight it out. It is a fun game. I love it. Now, I stopped going down the rabbit hole.
Oh, really?
Yes. I stopped.
You stopped?
I stopped.
Were you halfway down? Because I was
out there.
You got quite a few decks.
I know, I was out there.
Okay,
I have a whole bunch of stuff.
He's
the
not
big
at the
boxes.
bottom of the rabbit hole. He's just halfway.
You know, a big box, but those boxes come so quick, family, and they just keep coming. They just throw out a pack almost every other day, and you're like, oh my God! But let me tell you, these living card games that we see now, they just keep rolling. They're just coming. And
isn't this the game that our friend loves? Our favorite heckler, Heath?
Yes, Heath. He is an expert.
He loves this game.
Expert at Marvel Champions.
He comes to our game night with Marvel Champions. Ready to play.
He's an expert. And then also Maurice. Cousin Maurice.
That's right. Maurice loves
Cousin
this.
Maurice. He got into almost content creation because he's on OFPG Voices family.
He got into that because of the game. He loves
he loves Marvel
We have to get him to
Champions.
spread out. You got to talk about more than just Marvel
Yes,
Champions.
but he loves that game.
It's
a great game. It's a great co-op game where you actually feel like you are one of the superheroes in the Marvel, universe, fighting off the villains. Okay. Yes, and I really love it. I love it.
All right, so now the next game, our number 2 game, that made it to our table.
Yes.
Village Green.
Yes.
It is from Osprey Games.
Woo!
It came out in 2020. It's a 1 to 5 player game, and it had 6 plays. It came to our table.
Yes.
Can you believe that we played it 6 times?
Yeah, because I think we just got it that year.
We just got it.
And it is such a different, fun game because you're building like a by a 4x4 grid. You're building up your garden.
You're building a garden.
And you want to have the best garden than somebody else. Than your opponent, and you're either picking, out of your hand, garden stuff, like flowers,
or fountains,
or like a gazebo and stuff, and then you either pick those or you get like the different
cards and the
bonus cards, scorecards. You put them around, and then you got to put your flowers and everything in the middle, and you got to use set collection and stuff, and it's drafting. It is so much fun.
It is, and what's so unique about it is you're only going to add 9 cards to your garden.
9 cards. That's it.
That's the flower cards that you can get points for, and then the other cards on the outside at the top and along the left edge of your tableau are all point cards. Or how you score.
Yeah.
So you got to make those 9 cards give you the best scoring options available. Now, some of your cards that are across the top are down on the left side. You're not going to get points for them.
No.
It's just not going to happen.
But you can always, if you see a better scorecard, you can basically, put it over, on top of another scorecard you already have.
So that you can try to maximize your scoring options.
Yes.
Yes, but it's a really fun game.
It is.
And we really need to play it more.
We do need, but then, they came out with the second Village Rails.
Yes.
That's kind of based on that. They're in the same world, but, they came out with, and that was fun. We played that a lot.
Game.
So those are some really fun games. I think Village Green, we do need to go back but it's just so many games, family.
I know.
So many games, but that is a real fun game. Osprey Games do their thing. They do their thing.
Games.
Yes, they do.
All right, now this is gonna amaze you.
Yes.
Our number 1 played game.
Crazy. It's crazy.
2020.
Yes.
It amazed me when Mick showed me the numbers.
Yes.
So the number 1 game we played that just hit our table over and over and over again.
And over. Yes.
Yes, and we played it. Mick and I played it. Grant played it. We all love this game, and that is Roll for It, the deluxe edition from Calliope Games. It came out in 2014. 2 to 8 players.
Yes.
And okay, brace yourself, everybody.
Yes.
We played this game 33 times.
Yes.
That is a 3 and a 3. 33.
Yes, we just kept playing it because it's so quick. It's so quick.
Yeah, so whenever we put it on the table, we play like 3, 4, 5 times.
It's a super filler game. I mean, it's filler. It kind of cleans your palate after you have a big game.
Yeah.
Like, what are we going to do now? Let's do Roll for It.
Or it's an appetizer.
Or it's an appetizer.
Before you go into a big
before
game.
you go, like, let's play something real quick, before, waiting for somebody to come, to the game day or something. You're just like, let's do Roll for It.
Yeah, Roll for It hit our table so many times. And like I said before, every time it hit our table, we would not stop with playing 1 game.
No.
We would have to play 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. We just keep playing over and over. And every time we would play
it's just a dice game. Just a dice game.
Cute little dice game. All you are doing is rolling dice and matching them to cards.
Yes.
That's all you do.
Just matching.
Easy.
Rolling dice matching.
Anybody can do it.
Yes.
It's easy to teach. fun to play.
Fun to play.
And what I love about this game is that every player, now it goes up to 8, and
Yes.
they give you a set of dice in different colors for
Yes.
every player.
Yes.
And it's so cute and colorful, and they're kind of a smaller version of a dice.
They're very
It's
small.
not
They're
the
small
norm-
dice.
It's not the
They're
normal
little small
dice
dice,
size.
yeah.
But you pick the color you like, and everybody has their own color, and you're rolling.
I like it.
I love it.
And you know, I just hate that, you know, we don't play it enough.
Not
But it's so
as
many
much.
other great
Yeah.
filler games that have come out and
Yeah.
kind of, you know, took its place, but we still have it there.
But you know,
Yeah.
it's so surprising, and I think the reason why we did this look back on how, you know, the number of times a particular game made it to the table is because every year something different.
Something different
Every
comes
year we
along.
had different games
Yes.
that hit that table for whatever
Something
reason.
different comes.
Yeah.
And we just have to, you know, we play those games.
play those games.
But it also shows you how many games do come out and how many are forgotten.
That's true.
And we want to go back to. We want to go back to
Yeah.
so bad. Like, I
Yeah.
want to go play. And I'm looking right now, I want to play that again. You know, I want to play that, you know, so yeah.
So this is our list
Yes.
for the top 10 games we've played
Yes.
the most
Yes.
in 2020.
Now, family, if you got some games that you played in 2020, what did you do? What games did you play the most of back then? You know, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know.
All right, so next we're going to have our Ask OFPG video question.
Yes.
But before we go into that,
What?
we want to hear a word from our episode sponsor,
Yes.
KTBG.
Here we go.
Kids Table Board Gaming is where you can find some fun, family-friendly board games. Dice Veggies is the fast, fun cooking and collection game designed by Josh Capel and his son and niece. Gain ingredient dice and use a unique cleaver chopping mechanism. Cook scrumptious dishes from all over the world. And hype cards to increase the value of your culinary creations. For more information on this game and others in their catalog, visit kidstablebg.com.
Hey, Starla and Mik, this is Blaine reaching out to you from OwlCon 2024 at Rice University in Houston, Texas, where we first met at the previous OwlCon. I'm here today, and tonight I'm going to be playing Cosmic Encounter, which reminds me the first time I attended a convention, I played Cosmic Encounter, immediately went out, bought the base game and all 9 expansions. And in 1982, that hooked me into the hobby today. So, what is your favorite game convention memory? Love y'all, fam. Have a great show.
Oh, Blaine, thank you
Yes,
so
Blaine.
much
We
for that
love you,
question.
Blaine. Love you.
So that question is from Blaine Mather.
Yes.
We met him in Houston, Texas, when we used to live in Houston.
Yes.
And we went to a convention there at Rice University
Yes.
called OwlCon.
Which he still goes to.
He still goes
Yeah.
to. Now, it was OwlCon because the owl is the mascot for Rice University.
Yes.
So
yes.
that's why they called it that.
Yes.
And we went there several times.
Several times,
Yeah.
and you met Blaine
Yeah.
while playing Splendor.
Splendor, yes.
Yes, and you kind of got him. She beat us. She beat us. And Blaine knew then what we all know now. Watch her. Watch her.
That's not true.
Watch
That
her.
is not true.
Yes, yes.
But it's a great question. What is our favorite convention memory? Our favorite game convention
yeah,
memory?
yeah.
Oh gosh, there's so many. We've
Ladies
gone to-
first. You first. You first.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go back to 2021
Okay.
when we went to our first big convention, and that was PAX Club.
Yeah, PAX U.
in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I had so much fun there. I mean, I was a little, taken aback because we'd never gone to a convention quite that big.
No.
I mean, lots of walking.
No, that was our first
thousands
big
of
one.
people.
That was our first, and that was still small because it was
Yeah.
around, coming out of COVID.
Yeah.
It was still a little small.
Because we were still wearing masks and everything.
Yeah.
But we met so many of the content creators that we were watching on screen, such as the brothers Murph.
Yes.
And then we met Amanda Panda.
Yes.
And that was the first time I think she gave us chocolate chip
That was the
cookies.
first time she gave us those cookies
And
that
we're
we
hooked.
love.
We're hooked, Amanda.
We're hooked.
On the chocolate chip cookies.
Hooked. Yes.
So now Amanda already knows the assignment. Every
Yes.
time she sees her, she's got to bring
She
us
knows
chocolate chip.
the assignment.
Yeah, chocolate chip cookies have to come
Yes,
our way.
she knows the
we
assignment.
and that was the first time we saw Dwayne from Blackboard Gaming.
Yes, that he came in for one day.
1 day.
Come on, Dwayne. It's crazy.
Yeah, and we saw so many other
We
people.
saw a lot
we
of
saw
people.
Chris, the charity board gamer.
Yes.
I mean, we just met people.
Oh, we saw Aaron.
Oh, we saw Aaron,
Yes,
who's on
Aaron.
Voices.
Yes.
He's game enthused.
Yes, we did.
I mean, I can't even continue to name so many people.
There's
but
so many people we saw.
And we
so
had this
many.
one little meetup. We were in an aisle,
Yes.
on the vendor floor, and we started talking with the Brothers Murph. And while we were talking with the Brothers Murph, everybody started coming around, and we just ended up blocking this aisle with tons of content creators and
Monique
publishers.
and Naveed came through too.
Yeah, they came
Yeah.
through. I mean, so many people just came through. We were all,
There's so
hugging
many.
and talking.
Oh,
and
just so many.
just happy to greet people.
A lot of
and
folks.
that was a really fun memory
Yeah, it
for
was.
me.
That was a big one.
So
that
what
was a
about
big
you?
one. For me, is just recently at OrcaCon.
OrcaCon.
This year is when we were just sitting down in the open play, open gaming area, and we're just sitting there. It was our table that we were sitting there, and then everybody that we, kind of, that's almost like family. Our OFPG Voices contributors was there.
Yes.
That was Amanda Panda came through, Roland Reggie, Maurice. They came through. Then Randy Flynn was there, the creator of
Flat Out Games.
Flat Out Games was there. Randy Flynn, who created a Cascadia, he was there. I mean, it was just so many people.
Tessa came
by. She was. I mean, it was just that little area, and it felt like family.
It was fun.
Yeah,
you
it felt like
guys
family.
played. What was it? Raw. What were you playing with them?
Raw.
Yeah,
It was raw.
and you had a whole table full of people.
Yes,
and
yes.
Yeah, we just have a lot of fun like that. I mean, we have so many
Yes.
wonderful memories
Yes,
from
we do.
conventions. I think those two stood out for
stood
different
out.
reasons.
Yes.
But yeah, we love our panels when we go to BGG.
Oh, our
and do
panels. We love our
We have a lot of
panels.
fun.
Yeah, we love our
So
panels.
I could just name memories all day.
Yeah. I think our last panel at BGG
my
fall,
goodness.
where we had, like Eric Lane.
Eric Lane.
It was us, Eric Lane. It was Nikki and Lincoln.
And Marcus.
And Marcus.
Marcus.
And that was a real fun
It
one,
was a
too.
fun
That was
panel.
a fun
I'm
panel.
going to tell you right now, if you have a panel, do not invite Lincoln.
Yes.
Lincoln is going to give you 100 games.
100 games we just asked for 5, and he came with 11. But we love it. We love it though. We love you, Lincoln.
About that, but
we love it.
yeah, I told him I wouldn't never not have him on a panel because
Yes.
he makes us laugh. Because
Yes.
we'll say, Lincoln, how many games do you have left? The list was 5. What are you on 50?
And then he'll come one from Germany that nobody got yet. You're like, what? Where's that one come from? Yes. So it's fun.
I love that. That is so
Love
much
it.
fun.
I
We
love
had
it.
fun
We
with
love
that
it.
panel.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't want to go into a ton of memories, but
Yes.
those are a few.
We got a ton of memories.
We have a ton of
memories.
And I mean, that's why you go to conventions. You
Yes.
go to conventions to have fun,
Yes.
to meet people, and build memories that you can look back on and laugh for years
That's
to years
true.
to come.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Yes.
All right, so that's it for our video question.
Yes.
And we want to also say thank you to our Kickstarter backers.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We
Yes.
had over 600 backers, and you will see the names rolling at the end of this episode. But
And
we just wanna
other
say thank you.
episodes,
And
yes.
other episodes, yes.
Yes.
But thank you guys so much.
We love y'all.
We love you
We
guys.
love y'all so
Thank
much.
you for your support.
Yes. Love you, love you, love you.
If you haven't checked out the latest episode of OFPG Voices,
Yeah.
check it out.
Yes.
It's about transportation games, and we just want to say thank you so much to our awesome contributors and our awesome sponsor.
Yes.
And also we had a special guest on transportation games who did Good Humans, and that was May Beasley.
Yes.
So be sure to check her out. And our next episode, which is coming out next week, is going to be about co-op games.
Woo!
And that's coming out. What are you pointing?
Co-op family.
That is coming out. I won't be on that episode.
So won't. She ain't gonna be on there. No.
I won't be on that episode.
Nope.
But we love co-op games.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you? Did you just say you
I'm
love
sorry,
it?
that was a slip.
I love
You
it.
love co-op games.
I love it. You kind of, sorta.
I play semi-co-op games, and I like semi-co-op games. They're fun. So that episode
They're
is
co-op.
coming.
They're co-op.
It's coming
There's no
out on
semi.
April 10th.
Yeah.
And you guys got to check it out because we will be talking about co-op games.
That's gonna be a fun one, family. Fun one.
Now, OFPG will have their next quarterly game night. It's coming up soon. So if you're in the Omaha area,
Yes.
Council Bluffs, even Lincoln, Nebraska, you guys come on out.
Come on.
It's going to be on May 18th at the Highlander Accelerator. We'll be there from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. As you guys know, Matt with his board game wagon will be there with his library of games.
Yes.
We're going to have the restaurants open, Big Mama's Kitchen, Best Burger and Dina's Place will be there with food and drinks. So come on out, have some fun with us.
And be early. Come on, be there.
Yeah. Now, you guys, maybe I don't know if you caught it last week. We went to the Durham Museum.
Yes.
And we had a wonderful game night there.
Yes, we did.
And I mean, game day. It
wasn't game day. It was game day. Yes.
And so that was a lot of fun. And we just want to say thank you to the Durham for inviting us to come out and host their board game event.
Yes, and also the op for sponsoring the board game wagon that provided all the games. It was a really fun time, and we really enjoyed it.
And I want to say thanks to our awesome teachers who taught games.
Yes.
Marcus Ross taught the art project. We had Susie DeRosa teaching aqua. We had Jared DeRosa teaching point salad. And then we had Tony Lawhorn, our sign guy, teaching Ticket to Ride.
Yes.
And he brought his blinged out version
of
Ticket to Ride.
Yes.
I guess it was so blinged out, the Omaha World Herald took a picture of
they
Laura
did.
Jane and Tony playing it and put it in the paper.
Yes.
And last but not least,
yes,
our host with the most.
Yes.
He took command of that door. He made sure everybody coming in had a ticket so they could be a part of the raffle, and make sure they got assigned to a table if they wanted to learn a game or just wanted to open play. And that is Jason Ross.
Yes.
He's the brother of Marcus Ross.
Yes.
And he has hosted 2 of our events for us. And we just love
Great
him.
job. Great job. Yes.
So
love
thank
him.
you all for helping us have a wonderful game day at the Durham.
Yes.
All right. Now, the last thing I want to say is if you're going to be at BGG Spring in Dallas, Texas, guess what?
What?
We're going to be there too.
Yes.
We're going to be there too, and we're so excited. This is our first time going to spring.
Yeah, our first time.
Yeah, because we normally go to fall.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. So, if you don't have your tickets yet,
go get them.
Tickets. Come play some games with us.
Because we're just going to be playing.
We're going to play games.
We're going to be playing games.
And we will be at BGG Spring.
Yes, cannot wait.
That's it for us. So what's going on?
So, Starla, where can they find OFPG out here? But first, subscribe, family. Make sure you subscribe and like all our videos. Like us. Help us out here in this YouTube space. Yeah, help us out. But Starla, again, where can you find OFPG?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube,
right here
on our website, and TikTok.
Yeah.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
that's local, family.
You can find us on Cox Channel 22, Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
Yeah. Thank you so much, family, for coming out and checking us out and spend time with us, because we always love spending time with you. Also, if you have any questions, comments, put them down below. But family, always remember, there's one thing we want you to always know. We love you.
Bye
now.
Everybody.